Have you ever left the doctor's office, nodding your head, only to get in your car and realize, wait a minute, what exactly did they tell me? And if so, you're not alone. And more importantly, you're not the problem. And today, I just want to talk to you all about why so many people leave doctor's offices in various healthcare settings feeling confused and why that confusion may be affecting your health more than you realize. And I think that one of the biggest misconceptions in healthcare is that patients don't understand because we aren't paying attention. That's definitely not the case. I think that most of us as patients, we're confused because healthcare itself is incredibly overwhelming. And when you think about it, you go to your doctor's office, right? You go to and you have your doctor's appointment. And first of all, you're only in there for like 15 minutes. And the doctors, and then on top of that, they're bringing their teams. So you may have 5 or 6 people just standing around, staring at you, asking you all these questions. One, on top of feeling overwhelmed, you're nervous. I can speak for personal experience there. And they're just throwing this wealth of information at you. And then, they're going over your labs, they're going over your diagnoses, treatment plans, medications, side effects, if you're lucky, and then the next steps. And like I said, all of this is over the course of 15 minutes. And, when you think about it, that is a tremendous amount of information. And then on top of that, they're using medical terminology that you may not have even heard before. And, quite naturally, you walk out remembering maybe 20% of what was said. And, the dangerous part is most of us think that that's normal. And, they think, well, maybe I should have listened better, or maybe I should have asked some more questions, or maybe I'm just not good with medical stuff. But you know what? No. The truth is, healthcare often moves far too fast for true understanding. And then it's like when patients like us, we don't understand, we start guessing. We'll guess, what that diagnosis may mean. Of course, we'll go to Dr. Google and we try to figure out what medications will do and, whether the symptoms are serious and when to follow up. And all of this is just causing unnecessary stress. It's causing unnecessary anxiety. And even sometimes it's causing some dangerous delays because there's just so much information. You just sit with it and you don't even know what to do. And, I know this personally, because I spent probably well over 20 years navigating the healthcare systems myself. And I empathize and I also know, what it feels like to just sit there trying to process everything while your mind is racing. And because of my personal experiences, this is why I have built Alvora Health, because I believe that patients deserve more than information and we deserve understanding. And so, if you ever felt confused after leaving an appointment, listen and just hear this. You're not broken, you're not behind, and you're not bad at healthcare. It's just that the system is just so hard to understand. And I also want you to remember that better clarity leads to better understanding. And if any of this resonates with you, stay tuned for the next video because I'm going to be talking about why lab results may feel very overwhelming. And I'm also going to share with you what you may be missing if you don't understand them. So I really hope that you stay tuned. All right.